Ophelia Kee speaks. Ophelia Kee Fantasy Author YouTube Channel, June 27, 2025. Dear reader, did you know Ophelia Kee and the Draoth Saga have a YouTube channel? It includes several playlists and podcasts with hundreds of videos dedicated to the dream. If you haven't enjoyed the amateur videos, take a peek and let me know what you think. I've spent some time attempting to improve my video making skills. I did a little research and invested time into creating quality uniform and informative thumbnails for all the videos, as well. My goal is to improve the channel as a repository of information about the dream, the Draoth Saga, the different miniseries, the stories, all the behind-the-scenes, news, research, and inspiration. I've even crafted a video story, and I hope to make a few more. Alas, the dominant stories are both too long and too risque for YouTube. The Draoth Saga story cast along with the blog posts will remain on Substack. These two platforms already mesh well with OpheliaKee.com. Streamlining the process. A lot of stuff which waited for summer has finally updated behind the scenes. Links and ebooks, Pinterest, YouTube thumbnails, character art, newsletter merged, etc. And I'm still editing and publishing stories. But if the dream continues to expand, things must change for me. Halfway through the year is a great time to evaluate what works and what doesn't. I want to welcome everyone to Substack. If the wild and crazy shenanigans of the muse ever get to be too much, be sure to change the settings and read in the app to avoid inbox overload. It's one of the big reasons I wanted to switch email newsletter providers. But notes, podcast, and reels are some other reasons. With Substack, I can share it all and you can choose how much, when, and with what content from the dream you wish to interact. It's all about making the dream more convenient. I also intend to transfer all my blog posts to Substack. The business of copying and pasting everything everywhere simply takes too much time. All too often, things get left out or left behind. I had hoped PayHip would add an RSS feed, but I can't wait for it to happen. It's still the best storefront I've ever found. It remains the home of the Draoth Saga tales, but the dream is expansive. More is required. Shameless self-promotion. And now a word from the sponsor, Ophelia Kee. The Gods of the Dream miniseries brings this week's post to you. The Gods of the Dream miniseries is currently posting chapters as I write and edit. Better than a boxed set. Nothing to download. No e-reader required. Mark where you left off. Read on any device connected to the internet. Gods of the Dream. A Draoth Saga epilogue miniseries. The aftermath of victory. After Lucifer wrote the unlikely king's prophecy in his own blood, the queen of the Amazons flung him into the void. When his deranged devil brother arrived in the lean deal, he set off a chain reaction of events involving chaos magic, which lasted nearly 1,000 years until he returned. When the worst had passed, the mess remained to clean up. It took time. Years after the last of the villains fell against the justice meted out by the Druid pack, a few victims remained broken. New villains sought to rise in the vacuum of power left by the destruction of criminal linchpins. The Age of Lesser Gods emerged in the immortal realms. It was a continuation of the balancing of magic. Ophelia Kee's urban fantasy, with steamy romance miniseries, Gods of the Dream, tells the story of what happened after the prophecy had played out and the magic coalesced to rebuild what it had lost. If you love urban legends, gifted humans, and powerful immortals walking into eternity, Gods of the Dream has all of that and more. Is the balance of magic at Draoth strong enough to bring about a new age? It's more than a story, it's an experience. Welcome to the dream. Urban fantasy with steamy paranormal romance and fated mates. Warning: adult themes, fantasy violence, and/or explicit sexual situations. Intended for a mature audience. June 2025 sale. Percentage discount, 25%. Start date, June 1st, 2025. End date, June 30th, 2025. Get access today. Gods of the Dream miniseries. Behind the scenes. Edits on Eternal Love are moving right along. As I write this missive, the story has posted 12 chapters to the Valkyrie Riders miniseries. It remains on track to publish by mid-July. There are 18 chapters left and a few other extra pieces. I'm also adding content to other tales and posting after-party episodes for previously published stories as well. If you haven't begun the Draoth Saga reading journey, allow me to take an opportunity to offer you an escape. Subscribers get the VIP treatment. They may read it all as I write and edit. Binge readers are always welcome. Slip in and out of the dream from one month to the next. For the savoring readers, there are over 40 titles complete with all the extras, including art, video, and audio, with more posting as you read this. It's more than a story, it's an experience. Welcome to the dream. I need to get back to cooking dinner. Leave your comments and questions. I love to hear from you. If you found this post worthy, please feel free to share it. If you are listening on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe for more original stories and audio adventures. Thank you for stepping into the dream once more. I hope you have a lovely weekend and will discover a grand story. Please remember, when you read, be kind and leave your reviews. Until my next post, welcome to the dream. Be careful. Happy reading. Ophelia Kee.